Hey guys, this is PS360HD2 and this is my review of Naruto chapter 671. Alright, so the chapter begins with the Sage of the Six Paths and Naruto continuing their discussion from last chapter, and it was revealed that Naruto was the successor to Ashura, and this chapter the Sage infers and questions if Naruto knows who's Indra's reincarnation, and we have a flashback to when to the Kage Summit arc when Naruto was talking to the rookies. Now, a lot of people knew something was weird about that moment, that Naruto saw something within Sasuke, and Naruto said, Kiba was like, how come you didn't defeat Sasuke? Like, he was just fighting too, he was injured, and you defeated Pain. You should have been able to easily defeat Sasuke. But Naruto was like, no, like, you guys have no idea. Sasuke has something inside him, or something to that degree. So I guess during their clash, Naruto and Sasuke must have seen the reincarnation of Indra and Ashura within each other. That's most likely, I believe that's most likely what's happening. But yeah, the Sage of the Six Paths confirms that it is Sasuke, and that Madara and Hashirama was the reincarnations of Ashura and Indra before Naruto and Sasuke. The only difference is that before dying, Madara took Hashirama's power and injected it into him. So he ended up mixing Ashura's and Indra's power, thus gaining the Sage of the Six Paths power. That's how he awakened the Rinnegan. And he talks about his mother, Kaguya, and pretty interesting. The Byakugan is finally relevant again. I don't know what it means for the storyline or the Hyuga clan or the Byakugan in general, but it seems Kaguya, she had the Byakugan. And this, I love how Kishimoto is like wrapping this all up, because it was rumored that the Sharingan was born from the Byakugan, that the Byakugan was like the original eye, and then it morphed into the Sharingan. Now it kind of makes sense when we found out that the mother of the Sage and of pretty much ninjas and everyone, she had the Byakugan, but she also had the Sharingan from the beginning too. So I don't believe that the Byakugan necessarily gave birth to the Sharingan, because she already had it as well. But yeah, that was so interesting, and that was a very nice, cool thing to do. Bring back the Byakugan into the picture. But yeah, Kaguya gained way too much power, and people started to fear her, and she went from being a god that everyone liked, I guess, to people fearing her and calling her a demon. I guess she gained so much power that she started to lose her mind, started to lose control, and I don't know, they didn't really say what happened to her, but they really just left it at that. But yeah, he explains that the Mijin Tsukiyomi steals power from everyone. Whoever gets caught in the Mijin Tsukiyomi, it allows the caster to access their powers. So that's pretty hats. That's pretty crazy. Now it has me wondering if Madara even really wants to put everyone in that dream world for peace, or he's doing it because he wants to surpass Kaguya and he wants all that power for himself. But yeah, he explains that if the tree, if everyone gets hooked up to the tree again, a new chakra fruit will bloom, and that pretty much will spell the end of the world as they know it. So he's here because he realizes that the world is heading in the direction of his mother's, but he wanted it to head in the direction of, you know, the way that Ashura wanted the world to be. But you know, he said that he felt that he failed, and he separated the Jubi and made the 9 bijous so people could use them to maintain peace. But he thought he ended up failing, and Naruto tells him that like no way, like these guys, like they're actually helped us a lot in this war, and the 9 bijou appear out of the water. So sorry, this is a long review. It's a lot to talk about this chapter, but yeah, the 9 bijous appear, and it seems that Naruto is about to receive all of their power. So essentially, Naruto is about to become a sage, essentially, because he has all 9 bijous inside of him now, and it's gonna just be crazy, man. The power levels are gonna be off the charts. But yeah, say the Sage of the Six Paths asks Naruto a question about what he wants to do after this battle is finished. And you know, in typical Naruto fashion, he says, you know, he's stupid and he doesn't know much and he's still a kid, but one thing he does know is that he wants to protect all of his friends. And at the same time, we notice that the Sage of the Six Paths is asking Sasuke the same exact question. Well, we actually don't know if he asked Sasuke that same exact question, but most likely, more likely than not, he asked Sasuke the same exact question. But we didn't get to see Sasuke's answer. Now, I think this will play a big part in the future, because I feel like after they defeat Madara, Sasuke's and Naruto's way of doing things to get and maintain peace will be vastly different from each other, and that's where the conflict will be reborn, to say, and that's where we'll get the final Sasuke versus Naruto fight. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that Sasuke will become a villain. They'll just have different ideals, and those ideals will clash. They can still be friends, or still be cool, but at the end of the day, we need the final Naruto versus Sasuke battle. So I think that's the way Kishimoto is gonna go with that. But the Sage of the Six Paths says that he's gonna leave his power to Naruto and Sasuke, and they both are gonna decide what path they will take and the fate of the world. So Naruto and Sasuke are about to get their final power-ups, and it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be like some Dragon Ball Z shit. Like, it's gonna be absolutely bananas. So they're both gonna team up and challenge Madara. But we switch back over to Guy versus Madara. We see that the Evening Elephant, I think that's what it's called. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems that the Evening Elephant didn't manage to take out Madara. So Guy looks like he's on his last technique, and it's called the nighttime moth. And I believe Guy means moth in Japanese. I'm not sure, but I thought that's what it meant. But yeah, the nighttime moth is going to be some seriously epic sky jutsu. Trust me, you can bank on it. But yeah, crazy chapter, a lot to talk about. Sorry for the long ass review. You know, tell me what you guys expect from Sasuke and Naruto versus Madara. How epic will this final battle be? And tell me what you think about my my theory on the final Naruto versus Sasuke conflict. And finally, man, sadly, it seems like the manga is fastly coming to an end, and it really might end this year, and it's kind of sad, because Naruto has been a part of all of our lives for many years now. For me personally, from like 2003. So it's gonna be sad to see it end, but no, I can't wait. But yeah, hey guys, this is PS360 HD2, and as always, have a great day. Peace.